Hey everybody, it's spring 2014. At least it is here in Missouri. Thought I'd give you a little update of what's going on in the yard. And it looks like the hostas are starting to come up. And a lot of the bulbs are flowering, like these hyacinths. They smell wonderful. Got a couple of strawberry plants over here. Going to turn this into a strawberry bed. And looks like the rose bushes need to be trimmed, but they're starting to come out. Kind of see down there. We got to clean out the pond, and we got ground covers that we planted around the pond last year that are starting to spread out pretty good. There's some daffodils here growing, and down here you can see that the let's see if you can see the ferns are starting to green out, come out, and peonies coming up, and ground cover. Everything's starting to come out a little. Finally, through that rough winter. It's windy out here. Hopefully it's not too windy on the video. These are gooseberry bushes that we planted last year, and they made it through the hard winter. And we've been cleaning and mowing, and we still got more cleaning. There's an old Tiny Tim plant tomato last year. We got to get that stuff out of here. Come through the wind and try and shelter it a little bit here. Rose bushes. This is just a wild rose here coming out. And planted some. We uprooted a lot of the daffodils last year because they're about 4 years old, 5 years old in the same spot, and we split them. You see the magnolia tree over there coming out, and we still got some other things. Like here's a pot where the white datura were last year, and there's nothing in it right now, but it looks like, I'm not sure what that is, but something wants to grow in there. But I'll be pulling that out, I'm sure, and planting some new. Here's the ground cover that we raided last year. You can see in the spot right there that we raided a little bit of it, and moved it over to the pond, the goldfish pond. This is our knockout rose, and you can kind of tell that it's starting to come out. And Alan's got his music playing, and daffodils. Then we got our plum trees. There's two different kinds here. This one I think is a red plum. So, hey, I'm helping! And then I think this is a green one or something, I don't know. But it's blooming. And our peach trees and plum trees, all of them are coming out. Hopefully they won't freeze. Hey! Where's the bushes? A video! That's my neighbors over there. Want to know what I'm doing? Taking pictures of the flowers? No, it's a video. Over here, I noticed over the winter that my Jerusalem artichokes have been, there's one right there. They're washed away from all the rain on this side of the house. The gutter comes down here and it's washed it out. And I'm going to have to put some more dirt over them or dig them up and put them somewhere else before they start. It's another tree. Little by little, everything's moving forward. It's finally warm. Although we're supposed to have 2 freezes this week coming up. I don't have any tender plants out in the garden yet, and I've only started to clear everything out back here. Peach tree is coming out, and this tree over here is just starting to come out. I'm surprised they lived. We bought these trees on clearance because they weren't doing so well at the store. I do have we do have Brussels sprouts growing, you know, the plants, and I've never grew them before. And we have cabbages, red cabbages and green cabbages in our square foot garden. So I've got some of it planted out. We got some red onions along this side, and actually there's a whole lot of red sunflowers. You can see the little seedlings like there and there. All these little seedlings coming up, mostly are those red sunflowers. And most likely I'll let a lot of them grow because I like flowers, and I think they'll be okay. This is a garlic over here on this side. First year for garlic. And then we got a leaf pile over here we just started. That's where we had the potatoes last year. And a nice lilac bush here coming out. And this is where we had the tomatoes last year, and I'm going to plant peas in here. Actually, I've got them along the middle. They're not coming up yet. Some more onions on this side. Along this string trellis here, I'll be able to tell, I have peas all along that string trellis, and they haven't come up yet. But I just planted them a couple days ago, so we'll give them a shot. This one, we haven't done anything, but you can tell right there's a carrot coming up right there. And you can look over here, you can actually see lettuce coming up. These are all volunteers. I ain't planted nothing in here yet. I haven't even pulled out the weeds. But most likely, I'm a live and let live guy. So I'm going to let them live, I guess. And we'll see what happens. Over here we got an old-fashioned lilac here. Someone gave us this start. And you can actually see the little buds already on there. And I love all those old-fashioned flowers because they smell wonderful. And we still got some cleaning up to do. Some damage to the roof from the last windstorm that we got to get repaired. And Alan's next project with the pallets over here. We'll keep you updated on that and see what that's going to be. And still some removal, and the chickens are doing good. And everything's just starting to come out. I thought I'd do a little bit of an update of the spring so people can see I'm still alive. Just hadn't been nothing really going on, so thought, why waste your time with a video about nothing. Another rose bush here coming out, and some onions that we left in the ground last year coming out, and some daylilies over here. Where are you, daylilies? Some daylilies over there. So still a mess in the back. Front's what we worked on today, but we'll keep working on it and hope everybody's doing okay, and we'll get it together one of these days. Have a great day. There's Alan finishing up the mowing from the front. Hey, Alan. And then he can come back here and help me clean up this back. Because, man, you know, it doesn't take long for stuff to just be left and tossed out and carried out one day and not picked up, and cats and dogs and chickens and kids. I tell you, it's hard to keep things going on the homestead and with all your day jobs. So I hope everything's doing okay with you, and we'll see you again.